Hello everyone, this is news and updates. I know a lot of people have been leaving and there's still a lot of people who are feeling very ill. So everyone is looking forward to being renewed. No one who is leaving is trapped any longer. Everyone is put forward on their destination path. As I've explained, when Eden was invaded, the Vatican was made the overseer of the slave population. They are running a company store system on the people worldwide. And that's why it's called Babylon. The teacher used to start class by saying, the Babylon slave system is a three-pronged system: religion, corporate government, and banking money systems. This is not your normal system. When company store systems get too top-heavy, they collapse by their own weight. And that's what you see going on right now. All these corporate governments are run by the Vatican. They legislate a law. Here in the United States, it goes to the RAND Corporation, who writes it up. They then pass it to whatever congressman or woman is to put it forward and sponsor it. Neither the Congress nor the Supreme Court are legitimate. In fact, all the branches in our government are under the company store system. The Vatican is the Temple of Set. Freemasons, Jesuits, Knights Templar, Malta, these are all under the Vatican umbrella. It is all one blood-related family, which is why it was the origin of the word mafia. This is inclusive of all religions. The priesthood at the top all know of this information. The Last Judgment went against them, and that resulted in the American Bill of Rights. A bill is an order to pay. So what they did was erase your mind and put you back under the veil. So you forgot all the laws, and how the government worked, and who was responsible. By putting you back to sleep, they could wage war, slaughter families, and all with impunity, because no one remembered. They were ordered to stand down, that mankind had won, but instead they have continued. The Vatican is truly afraid that when their people remember what happened, that their own people will rise up and slaughter them. Out of 9 branches below, there are only 4 left, and this is directly due to the Vatican not stopping. Nor has the Vatican informed their own branches what is going on. So among other things, they've tried to confiscate guns, they've given themselves immunity against lynching, and after that bill was written, it is now passed in our Senate. They've also tried to give diplomatic immunity to a lot of their coven people who are involved in the slaughter of children. The UN is a for-profit corporation whose charter was given to Rothschild and Elizabeth. And so they're at war with Donald Trump, who's trying to unite the people going west. Like all the other covens, it gave itself immunity so that even if people sue, they get nowhere, because all the courts are controlled by the Vatican. The Vatican has decided to continue on with its agenda, even knowing that they were ordered to stand down. Everyone knows about Facebook by now, and everyone knows that this is part of the Covens of Azazel. Facebook is worldwide, but 48% of it, nearly half, is totally funded by American taxpayers, who mistakenly thinks they're completely financed and make their money elsewhere. DARPA is one of the main corporations that will pay a high price. DARPA salted food worldwide with nanites. Recently, they controlled a crowd of innocent people using the nanites. This control was very similar to what Smith did, but this was long-lasting and affected actions of the population. The nanites are now being turned off, and that should help the Allies quite a bit. Eve, Mother of Humanity, Regent of Eden, Queen of Heaven, one of the people moving west to have a more equitable deal. To this end, the slave system is being broken up. Religion and corporate government are going. They may keep money. Men going east were already set to go. It was only the West that needed help. None of the system that he's setting up is really for the East. All of it is for the West and the surviving families who go west. Donald Trump has done a fantastic job. He's dealing directly with these families as he ties together different deals and negotiations. America, which had been fed on by these parasites for decades, is now going to be free. I don't usually make comments about YouTubers, but in this case, Maya's new pair of glasses is putting out the myth there is going to be a micronova. I object to the oxymoron. When a star is turned to dust, there is nothing micro about the explosion. However, all the people are tagged with their IDs, which is called a seal. So no matter where they are, they're going to get picked up. Everyone exits before the nova, except for those who are damned. The sun is the clock timer for this system. The green light for go was given back in September, but the West was not ready. Many of the people would not have made it out. These are people who are cleared of the crime, and so they deserved a chance to get out. All of this time and effort has been for the West so that they could retrieve their people. On February 17th, the green light for go came back on. This means that everyone is ready now, both East and West. And as you can see, the sun is breaking. The top portion of the ring is coming off, and this evening it got worse. The revaluation of currency was said to be one of the last things that will happen. Everyone exits before the nova, which doesn't look very far away. Remember, no one is allowed to know the hour of our exit, and do not ask when. The L's and L's have the ability to push that question in your mind. They know they have little time left. Everyone stay safe and well, and know that there are ships ready and waiting. Part of the protocols is that everyone gets a big show as we exit. And then those going east get the awe. The awe is when you stand up and see it all for the first time. Humans have never gone east before, and so this marks a new branch for the branch of man, and a new branch in heaven.